Hello traders, this is Day Trader Matt with businesswithtrading.com doing an E-mini trading room recap for Friday the 4th of October. And today was another fun day in the markets. We had a small little gap up here, very slight, a little bit of a chop, and then the market just started to take off and then kind of petered out towards the end of into 12 o'clock, and then after 12 o'clock it did go up a little bit more, but it really doesn't matter beyond that. Our first trade was a long over here. We grabbed a long, rode it up a little bit, took profits, and then watched it kind of chop around a little bit, and then it started taking off, and we watched it. We did get long down here. We were able to ride that up, taking some nice profit out of that. And then as the market did come down, we did get long down here, which we ended up exiting in this vicinity here. And then we just ended up closing the room after that. And you see it did buy up a little bit more, but when the market's not really giving you anything, it's kind of hard to do anything with it. And that's kind of what I was seeing, and that's basically what would have happened. I mean, if we would have stayed long, you can see the market did buy up. We would have taken a little bit more profit if we would have stayed in that trade. I didn't really like it, and it is what it is. And that is a point of concern when you enter the trading arena. When you take a trade, when do you exit? Because you're never going to get the all-time high. But it seems like a lot of new traders that I've spoken with, they want that high. For example, we were long down here. We definitely exited before this point here. But a lot of traders, how can I take this long and exit up here? Where if you get 60 to 80% of the move, that's really good. To get 90 to 100% of the move consistently is pretty much a pipe dream, in my opinion. I've never known anyone or seen anyone that has been able to do that on a consistent level. Because the market is dynamic. It's always changing. It's always doing something different. So there's no one thing, like I take this trade and I would always look for this big of a move. The market's always changing. It's always doing something different. And like I said, if you get 60 to 80% of the move, you're doing good. And day trading, you want to get that, and then long-term trading, you want to get that as well, as far as taking 60 to 80% of the trend, and you'll make some really good money. Whether it's day trading, swing trading, long-term position trading, it doesn't really matter. In the end, it's all kind of the same. There are, hedge funds out there that day trade, and that's how they make the majority of their money, is day trading. There's some out there that, position trade, some out there that swing trade. So there's no real, this is better than this style is better than this style, It really does come down to the individual and what suits you best. But anyway, I guess I'm kind of getting off on a little bit of a tangent. But anyway, today I felt like talking about that a little bit, because there's no way you're going to top tick consistently. You'll get long down here and then get out way up here. Doing that consistently is impossible. It's a pipe dream. But taking a little bit out every now and then, that's really what you want to do. Like today, we actually had 3 trades. That's a mistake. That's kind of unprofessional of me. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm a trader. So, I don't claim to be like the most professional person in the world, but I do try to be, because that's the type of person that I am. I try to, consider all the angles, and, but anyway, I guess that's another story altogether. But anyway, we had 3 trades today. All of them were successful, and we pulled out 5 3/4 points. So not too bad, and we added to the running total. We didn't take any trades, yesterday, as far as in the room, we did take a longer term trade, which meaning more than just a couple hours, for the trading room. So that's kind of what we did then. But we can add this to our total, and so far, we're definitely off to a great start for October, and we do want to maintain that, keep that momentum going, and that's really what I try to do. I don't get too overly excited. If you've been in the room before, or if you just listen to me talk, I don't get too overly excited when I make money or when I lose money, and that, I think, keeping that tone really does set the pace, for a productive day. Because really in the end, trading should be a little bit boring. You come in and it's like a day at the office. You come in, you do your, I guess your morning work would be likened to your pre-market analysis. You come in, look at your screens, do your pre-market analysis, and when I say pre-market, I mean basically right when you see the screen, you have to do a little bit of analysis to kind of catch up to see, well, this where the market was yesterday, this is where it is now. You want to look at it a little bit, and then after you do that, then you start placing your trades. If you sat down at your computer and a minute later you're placing a trade, there's probably something wrong with that. Unless you're just following somebody and placing trades because they are. If you're actually trading on your own, that's what you want to do. But anyway, I don't want to make the video too long. Hopefully you got some good information out of it. Hopefully you learned something. You can always leave comments below the video. I encourage that. A lot of people like to email me, and that's fine too. If you want to email me, support@abusinesswithtrading.com. I'm always happy to answer emails. Sometimes I do get a little backed up, but I will get to your email, and I try to get to them within 24 hours at least. But sometimes I do get a little backed up. So if you've sent me anything, I do apologize. You can definitely send it again. I won't get mad because I understand. If you have a question, definitely ask it. And I do get behind sometimes. So, apologies there if I have gotten a little behind and emailed you late, because I do sometimes do that. I am human after all. But anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, got something out of it. Have an awesome rest of your Friday. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll talk to you next week in the markets. Thank you.